Encryption at host and Azure Disk Encryption provides two layers of data at rest protection in Azure. Encryption at host secures data before it is written to disk at the infrastructure level, and ADE encrypts the OS and data disk within the VM using BitLocker or DMcrypt. Let's see those things in action. To implement host-based encryption, we will begin by provisioning a virtual machine. In this example, a Windows image has been selected and the required fields on the basic tabs have been completed. Next, proceed to the Disk tab to configure encryption settings. On the Disk tab, the encryption at host option is currently disabled. A message is displayed as well indicating that encryption at host is not registered for the selected subscription. To understand why this feature is unavailable or how to enable it, click on the Learn More tab. Here we go. As shown in step 3, we need to enable the feature for the subscription. Next, open the Cloud Shell and execute the necessary commands to proceed. PowerShell commandlets ran successfully. Before proceeding, you must ensure that registration state shown as registered. It took almost 20 minutes for me when I tried to enable this feature. For ADE, ensure that you have a key vault with purge protection enabled and deployed in the same region as VM. And resource access on access configuration is set as shown. It's better to select all the checkboxes as shown. Deploy the key vault with this configuration. Once key vault is deployed, assign yourself key vault administrator Azure RBAC role so that you can create the customer managed encryption key. Click keys under objects and click on generate or import to create the encryption key. Just name the key and select all defaults there. CMK will be created as shown. Now create a user assigned manage identity as shown. Assign the key vault crypto service encryption user role to the user assigned manage identity on the key vault. Now search for the disk encryption set as shown and create the disk encryption set. In the disk encryption set, you are selecting the key vault in which you have created the encryption key and assign the manage identity that you created. Now if I come back to the VM disk tab, I see encryption at host checkbox is enabled. And for encryption at host, you just need to check this box. That's it. It is that simple. Now pay particular attention to key management. It is a platform managed key. In the key management dropdown in the OS disk section, you can select the disk encryption set that we created, which has access to the encryption key in the key vault. Let's select that and create and attach a new disk. In the key management dropdown under new disk, you have the option as well to select disk encryption set that we created earlier, which can access the encryption key in the key vault. Select that one as well. Click OK. Click now Review plus Create. And VM is successfully deployed. If you head to Disk under Settings menu option, you can see that encryption shown as SAC with CMK. And that's how you can implement encryption at host and Azure Disk Encryption.